to talk. Now the ogbonge program where TMC TV carry come Govunor on top politics and other matter where they share for with country and beyond. TMC TV, purely pidgin. Welcome to another episode of Talk to Talk on top TMC TV. My name now Osarugwe Monday. For studio today, our ogbonge guest now former two-time member of House of Assembly for Edo State, former majority leader, former House of Rep member, Mr. Constituency Project, footballer extraordinary, youth leader, deputy governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu. Thank you, sir, for today with us today.
Thank you. People are greeting now.
They greet you too. So today, we don't want to talk politics.
Okay.
We want shook mouth small on top Edo Deve and talk well about sports matter for we state and Niger backba. So, sir, wetin dey ginger you? Oyibo go call it motivation. Because if you know they're busy with government activities, you dey play golf, you dey very involved for sports matter. In fact, some can't even give you sportsman of the year. So what really dey ginger you?
Like you don't talk before, I be sportsman, and when I small, I dey do sport well. Even when I did secondary school, I dey represent my school. For university, Papa, I can't be captain for my faculty of social science. I can't be their captain for football. Then I can't even represent University of Jos for Kano Nuga Games that time. When Kano, Bayero University, Kano organized that all university game, what they call Nuga Games. Also, they are among people who represent University of Jos for football. And even before too, before I enter school, I'd been the run. They could call one run what they call steeplechase chase. If you check back of stadium, that track, you get back up stadium, when you run track, you go reach one place, you climb one stick, jump inside water, continue the run. Now they call steeplechase. Okay. I be the run that one. I represent Nigerian prisons for steeplechase for Ilorin that time, and when we do them for qualifier, all Nigerian prisons games, na me take number 1 position for that race. So, and I dey play table tennis too. I dey play long tennis also. The only game where I never try play na boxing. And that day we our pikin come Nigeria, I try small of this thing, but that one the way they call exhibition, we no hit ourselves because if that guy hit me, I will just fight. And but the truth be say, apart from say I be sportsman, all the wahala with the Nigerian sport, they give me headache too. Fortunately for me now, when Edo people come say, make Governor Baseke and me come be governor and deputy. Governor come say, my deputy, make you handle youth matter and sports. So now I come look and say, this one opportunity now where I define things to correct things where no good for sport. Now we can start. We say, okay, the first thing we say, we first correct our own for Edo. When we don't do our own, people don't see Edo. Edo now where to run to. I say Edo as they do and where they good. We can't use and correct the one we no good for Nigeria. So governor come tell me, say, he said he's starting where we start. Now to check what be government own for sport. Government is supposed they do everything for sport. Now we can check and we can discover say government the only play where government fit do for sport now to create environment where every other person go fit. And for big Oyibo they say enabling environment, and that means you will build area where people will feel do sports. So we call look and say, what do government own for this thing? How government fit take change them? It's okay. Government will fair do law to change things so that everybody will know say now how we want to start to behave be this. After that one, wetin government suppose do again? Go build the facility. Which facility? Go build stadium. You go build, if na running, you go put where they run. If na volleyball, you go build where they play volleyball. If na table tennis, you go build where they play table tennis. If na swimming, you go build where they do swimming. Now we can't do all this open job where you can see where if you go Samuel Ogumilya Stadium now, it be like say in another country now you there. You see as we first carry bulldozer, demolish that olden days long tennis court will be now Obomudia and build at that time. And nobody else still come fix them. First come out time. Because we now discover say that long tennis court, the new standard, you supposed to get 5 courts if you want to do international competition. That is 5 places where they fit play at the same time. Then you can't get one where they call center courts, where we say now only one go there one place where if they want play final and there everybody will can't go. We can't check, discover say if we want really say Samuel Ogumilya Stadium go be like international one, not be national, international. Where Oyibo people self go agree say if you come and can't do things, we have to do it like that. Now we can't take demolition, come build that one way they see there. So then we call it that center. We can't say space there. We will still do something again. Because we want to put majority of major things for one place for make people to quick reach the place. They call them easy access. Now we fall that side again. Come fall the back side again. Now we can build the only 2-court squash racket in Nigeria now. Squash, squash. We get 2 courts for that center. Now only we get time for Edo now. Then we can build gymnasium where if you want to do boxing, when our Osman, that our world featherweight come Nigeria that day, you see where we do that thing. We build that place. Then this first floor, I come build them again for kickboxing and other combat sports. Then the upper one now be the Miracle Sports and Miracle Hall. For the entire world, now only 2 places. Now they get gymnasium where they hang for up. Tokyo and Edo State. And our own gymnasium, it get what they call them pit, and they hang the pit. You know, the pit supposed to grand, but our own we hang them for only for Nigeria and Tokyo, and the Nigeria and for Edo. Now I go let me go see. So they fit jump inside in their game and come out, but they hang them. Now we don't build and finish. We can't do sport festival. Sport festival, everybody come, they agree, say, this facility, there any other place. So we don't do that one now. We can't do small mini stadium across local government. So that we'll catch them young, small children for school. Go start to develop. So now so from small picking, now I get the interest. And by the grace of God, with Edo people vote now, I can't get chance. And my governor say, go and do them. Now I can't get chance. Okay, make we do this one.
Okay. For the senatorial area, tell us what your government don't do so far. This one are just 5 minutes, so we know to get time.
Yeah. For senatorial area, like I tell you, say every school, with the one school, pick one school for every local government, where we will build mini stadium. The mini stadium now, governor don't talk, say, not the only running track and football alone. Now, we add long tennis or court event. They call it court event. The court event be like basketball, long tennis, volleyball, all those things, all in one. So we'll add that one join now. That means in those schools, for the entire local government, they will get games. They get principal cup will come back, governor's cup will come back, headmaster cup will come back, the interlocal government sport will come back. Edo State Sports Festival don't start. Sure, we don't do the first ever Edo State Sports Festival. It's going to be every year. All this one what they do so we want Edo to be factory. What do they do for factory? Not to produce things. So we want Edo to state where they produce athletes for other states where they lazy and for the entire country. I mean other states where lazy because many states they like to buy when competition come, they'll just come. They just see say Sabi run, they'll come buy you. Say come run for our state. So we won't produce like every gold medal will get 10 people with it winner. We'll sell 9, 1 goes represent us. So any competition I do and I do they compete because we don't become factory where they produce them. So in every senatorial, not be just senatorial, every local government, we also build 20 mini stadium across like that. And also in senatorial district, we also get one stadium where we call medium-sized stadium. One go there Poma, one go there Jetu, one already they do for ATT. Then apart from sport, there's one thing we know they like to talk, road construction. Because like road construction, building of classroom, that one na something way it's supposed to be normal. Now because government for past don't fail, now it's something because if government just build road now, they say government don't build road. If government build classroom now, government don't build classroom. If government just do water, government don't. This one a basic thing for us as a government. We know they count road construction as something to celebrate. That's how we know they do. Our government know they do commissioning because we feel say road na necessity. Road na something where they're not supposed to take government. So for every senatorial district, we dey construct road. You know, say we get what they call C4 before, where government go bring money, World Bank go bring money. They call it C4. 1 kilometer of road, so 1.2. When C4 come teach us how to use small money take do those kind of road. Those kind of road na road wey be say no be Dangote trailer. If Dangote trailer pass, I go spoil. They call it internal road, small road like that. And those internal road, now even they more important pass that big one. You know why? Because when you construct that big one, you know construct that small one. All the sand, when rain fall, when rain pour, you will wash all the sand from that road where you no construct. Come the big one. When water no get where to pass, wait to go up to the big one. Go wash them. Now the problem what they get for airport every time be that federal road. Now the same problem they get every day because when water no for time was fine away. So we can't discover say the only way with that big road they do, like airport road, Sapele road, New Benin, Jetu road, Epoma Township road, Woyimi road, all those one. The only way they could say last, all those small roads where they enter around. We can't say okay now we C4 don't the end. Make we start our own C4. We can't name it C4 plus. The C4 plus na higher grade of C4 because our people at the time they say pothole dey this road no dey last. Now we can't say okay this road where they say no dey last so e get a kind motor wey no suppose pass because no be grade A road there be. Grade A road na Dangote trailer go, but if you go carry Dangote pass from C road, if you pass that 1-2 times, it go spoil because the road they no drill down for big. So now comes okay, how we fit take do this road? We say at least it still fit carry a small heavy duty. Now comes okay, we go they contribute every month 500 million. We they put down for one side 500 million. We can't name it C4 plus. That C4 plus, the quality of that road is higher than the former C4. But even that road too, you know, if Dangote truck not supposed to be pass every day. If he pass once in a week, if he lasts. But if he pass every day, I would tell our community people. If you check our community people, now want to build those roads by themselves, they go put pole, say make trailer no pass because they know say trailer pass, it go spoil. So for all the senatorial district, we don't do road, we don't build schools, but the thing we will do we pass waiting on the sea.
Okay, you know, saying a 30 minutes program. And when I ask this question, I say 5 minutes.
Okay. So we don't do road, we don't build classroom, but what is more important? Now, what they call content. What did they do when inside that school?
We won't go break. When we come back, okay. We'll enter again.
All right.
So our people, thank you very much. Now here we will go on a short break. We're there with our Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shaibu. Not go anywhere. This is still Talk to Talk on Top TMC TV. Talk to Talk. Na the ogbonge program wey TMC TV carry come give una on top politics and other matter wey dey shele for we country and beyond. TMC TV, purely pidgin. Welcome back. This na still Talk to Talk on top TMC TV. We dey with our Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Comrade Shaibu for studio, and he don dey tell us plenty things about football matter for Edo State, and he still get more wey he wan tell us. Thank you, sir, wey you still dey here with us.
Thank you.
Talking about stadium and the facilities, the national handball competition suppose hold this month. E go still hold?
Yeah, we are waiting for them because the league is ending. The league they end today. The monitor and I followed them talk for phone this morning, and I talked to all of them one after the other. So I gingered them, and they come happy when I come talk to each other of them for phone one after the other. And after I finished to talk to them for phone, they come they sing. All of us come sing together inside phone. So they don't ginger well. So I know say today match they will win now. The National League, after the National League, now we'll call noon the actual day where we will still start the one for here. You don't forget say we host them recently, and the contact say because of the ogbonge things we don't do for Edo, say they won't give us 10 years we could host handball for Nigeria. And so we don't sign paper. I know say that they call us MOU government. We don't sign MOU with them already. The other even gymnastics, all of them won't come sign MOU with us. Maybe they use our state as their national competition. And for us, now blessing, because if they know if they do national tournament for here, our people know will be part of it. That one to also help us to develop our people today. So very soon the calendar will come out, but with the host time.
So the equipment for stadium, how na take dey maintain am?
That one maintenance, number one maintenance, like me and Governor tell them that day. Number one maintenance now when they use the facility. You know, say when you build house, nobody they live inside. Every morning you just open and you clean up, you come out. Life no dey inside. It will start to dey crack. But waiting they bring life inside the house now when human beings they inside. So that property we don't discover say the only way we maintain them now to bring plenty tournament competition will they happen there. As the competition they finish, if the chair break, we change them. If the mark where they mark for long tennis court, as they do them, the guy canvas, he get nail, he scratch the paint. As we they finish, we'll paint them back. But assuming we not do the tournament, we don't know say that place don't get problem. So we don't talk say two ways now we want to attack maintenance. Regular sport, maybe they bring sport every time. Like this handball now, we they do every time. Ogbeya court, they come back home. Ogbeya court. Like when okay, you no be you. When me small, I hear Ogbeya court. So before they burn you, we don't hear Ogbeya court. So me when stay like this, when I small like this, I see that time I just they hear how are you? I'll say fine. I they hear Ogbeya court, they come back, they bring them back. So by the time we bring Ogbeya court come back, we bring gymnastic tournament. The Aquatic Association of Nigeria, all those people they do swimming. They bring our swimming pool be the only swimming pool for Nigeria now will be waveless. You know, when they do, you're going to do like this, now be wave. Our own are waveless. So when we bring all those things in, we don't deal with issue of life for the property. Then when we don't put life, then we now make sure say after every tournament, we clean them, we repair with him, and we don't get one agency. They call maintenance agency. Now they work with that.
You don't tell us now about the equipment, the stadium. Now tell us about the teams for the states, like Bender Insurance and those other ones. Tell us about them.
I just tell you about Bender Insurance football, Edo Queen football. I just tell you about our handball team, the Dynamos now. Then we get the gymnastics, we get chess, even Scrabble, even darts. Even kickboxing, we did very good for that one. Then now we want revamp lawn tennis and weightlifting and boxing, because those days we dey win medal for those ones before. So all those ones we dey bring am. But for better insurance, for instance, before we come, they don almost, if I don kaput. Na when they wan go play match, na they'll come meet you and meet T Life. Say, they won't travel. T Life will give 1,000, you will give 500. Everybody, we all they contribute money for them to travel. That's what they do that time. Till we can't come, we can't do what they call rebranding. We wash them, we bath them. Talk bath out, we can't change many things for Bender Insurance and Edo Queen. Today, Bender Insurance don't they do well? They are the best team in terms when it comes to welfare. Their salary every 24 every month they don't pay them. Immediately they just play match finish. As they finish the match, as they just go bath, as they on their phone, then they get alerts for the match where they just finish, where they win or draw. That's why if they lose match, see them, they be like say somebody don't die for their family, because as they on their phone, no alert. So that an incentive for them. Edo Queen the same thing. In fact, as it dey now, like say Edo Queen I come better pass. But by the grace of God, the two of them they do well. Edo Queen, we can't rebrand them too. For the first time, 2 times now, they don't go qualify for Super 6. They never qualified for Super 6 before. And when we take over there, now they can't qualify for Super 6. This year, small Chinchini remain. They will represent Nigeria. Next year, it will work. Edo Queen are the only girl team for the whole world where their salary and the boys own are the same. Even US people now, they see the fight. The girls say they won't go court. But this governor just comes, say, come. Girl, boy, nah, the same thing now. Because if the girl no me say, we can't discriminate. Say, no be 2 heads they get. No be same human being. So why they will pay boys past girls? Now it's okay, all of them, the same salary. Now we don't do them for the whole world, though. Not the Nigeria, the whole world. And the girls, they try. They win tournament. They just come back. Best of basket what we do for here. They came third. They beat Robo to come third. They just came from fly officers tournament. Robo where we beat, they take third. Robo come beat them for final 1-0. They came second. So from third, they don't enter second. The next one are first. So, but the good news we say they are doing well. Then they just our Edo team under 16 just come for Ilorin for all the sports. They do just like we do National Sport Festival for Edo. They do youth games for Ilorin, where running, swimming, different games. Our team came third. But the good news for that third way with Trump say, we, minister even talk and say, now only we try where all our pikin we will send go there, they be their age, now correct age. So you will see a situation where we say, people will come third, now they can come, they represent Nigeria. Person will come first, you know if you represent Nigeria. You know why? Because the person will come first, you know if you carry that age, go represent Nigeria, you disqualify them. We will come third, now we won't come go represent Nigeria. That means now we actually carry first be that now. No be so? Because we no cheat for age, our people. Now then come they go now. So best way they represent Nigeria, not being supposed to be gold. Best way come win bronze, now I won't come represent Nigeria. That means I ain't really win the gold. So but the good news be say we don't make up our mind say not be just to win number 1, but how you take reach number 1. Who you dey buy players, abi na your own team. For us, we won't be factory. We go dey produce the player so that Nigeria no they use calculator. Say when Brazil draw, you can't beat, when Germany can't beat this one, Nigeria will qualify.
Thank you, sir. Apart from Edo, how you go fit take contribute to Nigeria sport for correct development?
Yeah, plenty ways. We don't correct our own, and we dey talk. We in our state where we say we dey talk as the way it be. If you like, you take am. If you no like, take am, but we'll make sure say you take am. We don dey work with the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sport, and our work don dey together. Before we get small kwata, we kwata small, we do some, but we don dey work together now, because the man don come to say wetin we dey look for na progress. So we dey work together to make sure that progress, because see, if all our young men and women do well for Edo and they no get national where they wan go, after a while they no go get interest again. So now we don dey arrange with them. We will get state league. From that state league in all come tournament, the federation election where they just finish, just we will provide place where when you win here you will go national, so that you go dey ginger you say, if I fit win this one, no, I dey go Abuja. If I fit win this one, no, I dey go Port Harcourt. If I win this one, no, I go go Lagos. But if you win, nowhere to go. Next year you win, nowhere to go. The other year you go like to do am. So na so we dey take help the national. Wetin we dey do here now, we don push am to national, and most of them national sef don gree say, na the way to go. And our governor, you know, say in policy man, we get meeting with the minister recently, and the meeting very soon I will see many MOU go come again from the meeting, and the MOU go help our sport develop well, you know. So I hope we sef no go MOU with TLI, because everything we will do now MOU.
Thank you very much, sir. Where you take come here today, we don't hear everything where you talk, and the people for house too, they don't hear you, and they really appreciate them.
Thank you.
So now, so we go take end today episode for Talk to Talk on top TMC TV. Don't forget, say we did different social media platforms where you fit they follow us up. For Facebook and Twitter, we did on top TMC TV. For YouTube, TMC TV. Don't forget to click the notification button so that anything we will upload, now you go get them. We also get website www.tlifemedia.com. My name is still Osarugwe Monday. We go still be able to know for our next episode. Thank you.